You've seen the photos: crystal clear water, lush jungles, and landscapes that look like they've been plucked straight from a dream. It's the kind of place that travel magazines and Instagram feeds love to show off, promising untouched beauty and a sense of wonder that feels almost otherworldly. The people here greet you with wide, genuine smiles, their faces adorned in vibrant, wild face paint that tells stories of their culture and history. Every color and pattern has meaning, and every encounter feels like a glimpse into a world few outsiders ever truly see. Welcome to Papua New Guinea, often called the last frontier. It's a land of staggering beauty, where misty mountains rise above dense jungle and rivers carve their way through ancient forests. But calling it paradise is like calling a lion a kitty. Technically true, but you're missing the teeth, the wildness, the unpredictable edge that makes this place so unique. This is paradise with a warning label: proceed at your own risk. Here the beauty comes with a side of danger, and every step off the beaten path is a reminder that nature is in charge. Forget the all-inclusive resort vibe. In Papua New Guinea, the dangers are real and ever-present. Venomous snakes slither through the undergrowth, tribal politics can shift like the wind, and landing strips sometimes double as soccer fields for local kids. Adventure here isn't just a marketing slogan, it's a way of life. If you're dreaming of a vacation with piña coladas, infinity pools, and gentle breezes, you might want to look elsewhere. The beaches here are wild and empty, untouched by resorts or crowds, and the only soundtrack is the crash of waves and the call of distant birds. Papua New Guinea is for those who pack hiking boots, a first aid kit, and a healthy respect for the unknown. It's for travelers who crave the thrill of discovery and aren't afraid to get a little muddy along the way. You'll need a sense of adventure, a willingness to push your limits, and the flexibility to adapt when plans change, because here, they often do. Every trail is a challenge, every river crossing an opportunity for a story you'll tell for years. It's raw, wild, and unapologetically real. Nature's in charge and you're just a guest, one who better pay attention. The rainforest towers above you, alive with the sounds of creatures you've never seen, and every moment is a reminder of how small you really are. Leave the fancy resort wear at home. Here, you'll want rugged clothes, sturdy boots, and a readiness to embrace the unexpected. The jungle doesn't care about your designer sandals. Bring an open mind and a willingness to get a little uncomfortable. The real magic of Papua New Guinea lies in its people, its traditions, and the moments that push you out of your comfort zone and into something unforgettable. This isn't a holiday, it's an adventure. Every day brings new challenges, new sights, and new stories to collect. You'll trek through thick jungle, cross rivers, and find yourself in places that feel untouched by time. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Here, you'll find fun, games, and a few things that might spike your adrenaline, like spotting a rare bird of paradise or joining a village celebration that goes late into the night. Ready or not, this is Papua New Guinea, a place where paradise and peril walk hand in hand, and every moment is an invitation to truly live. Let's get our bearings. If you've ever looked at a map of the world and wondered about the mysterious green landmass just above Australia, you're not alone. Papua New Guinea, or PNG, is one of those places that feels both close and impossibly far away, a land that's often overlooked yet bursting with stories and secrets. Papua New Guinea, PNG, is just north of Australia, separated by the narrow Torres Strait. It's so close you could almost swim across, yet it feels like a world apart. PNG shares the world's second largest island, New Guinea, with Indonesia. The western half belongs to Indonesia, while the eastern half is PNG's domain, a border that slices through dense jungle and rugged mountains, dividing two nations but not the wildness of the land. It's a biodiversity hotspot, rainforests teeming with life, unexplored mountains shrouded in mist, and coral reefs so vibrant they make the Amazon look tame. Scientists are still discovering new species here, and much of the land remains a mystery even today. Here, nature went wild. Tree kangaroos leap through the treetops, flamboyant birds of paradise perform dances that seem choreographed by evolution itself, and insects look like they've been plucked from a sci-fi movie. It's a living laboratory of evolution, where the strange and spectacular are just part of daily life. But the diversity isn't just biological. PNG is home to over 1,000 cultural groups and more than 800 languages, making it the most linguistically diverse country on Earth. Each group has its own traditions, art, and way of seeing the world. Imagine every US county with its own language and customs. Now multiply that by 10. That's Papua New Guinea, a patchwork of cultures, each fiercely proud and distinct, living side by side yet separated by geography and history. For centuries, tribes lived in isolation, separated by mountains, rivers, and dense jungle. This natural barrier created a human Galapagos where unique languages and customs evolved in every valley, untouched by the outside world for generations. Visiting PNG means stepping into hundreds of different worlds on one island. Each village you enter might have its own language, its own style of dress, its own legends and rituals. It's like traveling through time and space without ever leaving the island. It's a place that reminds you how vast and strange our planet really is. The landscapes shift from jagged mountains to endless rainforests to sparkling coral seas, each more breathtaking than the last. You're not just seeing a country, you're seeing a living museum of humanity. Every day, ancient traditions are practiced, and the past and present blend seamlessly in the rhythms of daily life. Every valley, every village, a new language, a new way of life. The sheer variety is staggering, and it's all packed into a land mass about the size of California. It's a world apart, packed into one wild island. The sense of discovery here is real. There are still places where outsiders have never set foot, and that's just the start. Papua New Guinea is a place where adventure and mystery are never far away, and every journey feels like the beginning of a new story. In PNG, tribes are everything. Family, government, and social safety net. Their traditions? Intense. The Huli wigmen grow their own hair for elaborate wigs, marking the journey to manhood. In the Sepik River region, boys undergo crocodile scarification, painful cuts that leave patterns like scales, believed to give them the animal's strength. These aren't relics, they're living rituals. Every tribe has its own beliefs, bride price, ancestor worship, and ceremonies that blend the spiritual with the everyday. It's a world where ancient customs shape daily life. Outsiders might find it bewildering, but for locals, it's identity. Here, tradition isn't just remembered, it's lived. The result? A society as complex and fascinating as any on Earth. In PNG, being part of a tribe is the ultimate membership, and the initiation? Unforgettable. In PNG, a Sing Sing isn't a prison. It's a festival of epic proportions. Tribes gather in a riot of feathers, paint, and music, each group showing off its unique style. It's sensory overload, drumming, chanting, and costumes more dazzling than any parade. These aren't just tourist shows, they're vital cultural exchanges, a peaceful way to settle disputes and celebrate identity. Imagine the Olympics, but with dance-offs instead of medals. At a Sing Sing, you're not just watching, you're immersed. Walk among performers, feel the ground shake, and witness traditions alive and thriving. It's a living, breathing museum, no glass, just pure energy. In PNG, the party is the culture, and everyone's invited. Forget your itinerary. Papua New Guinea runs on its own time, and that's part of its magic. Here, the clock ticks to a different rhythm, and the best way to experience it is to let go of your expectations and embrace the flow. Flights leave when they leave, tours pause for pig ceremonies, and plans change by the minute. Schedules are more like suggestions, and sometimes a village celebration will take priority over any itinerary. Start your day at a bustling market. No artisanal cheese, just heaps of cow, yams, and betel nut. The air is thick with the scent of earth and fresh produce, and the chatter of vendors fills the morning. Betel nut is the local pick-me-up, chewed with lime and mustard stick, turning mouths bright red. It's a ritual, a social glue, and a conversation starter all in one. Hop on a PMV, PNG's version of public transport. Crammed with people, produce, and maybe a chicken or two, the ride is bumpy, the music is loud, and the laughter is contagious. There are no official bus stops here, just flag and yell when you want off. It's chaotic, but somehow, it works perfectly. As the sun sets, evenings become communal, fires are lit, stories are told, and simple meals are shared with locals. The warmth of the fire is matched only by the warmth of the people. Electricity is rare, so life slows down with the sun. The village glows with candlelight and firelight, and the world feels both ancient and immediate. As a guest, you might be invited to join an honor and a window into real PNG life. These moments are spontaneous, genuine, and unforgettable. The food is simple, the story's ancient, and the connection genuine. You'll hear legends passed down for generations and laughter that bridges any language barrier. It's a world away from Netflix, and far more memorable. Here, entertainment is live, personal, and shared, with no screens in sight. In PNG, the unexpected is the norm. Every day brings a new surprise, a new story, and a new adventure. If you're willing to let go and dive in, you'll discover a world that's raw, real, and utterly unforgettable. Love road trips? In PNG there are barely any roads. The Highlands Highway is more obstacle course than highway. Potholes, landslides, and the occasional rascal. For real travel, you fly. Tiny planes, mountain airstrips, and pilots who land where others wouldn't dare. It's equal parts terrifying and exhilarating. Along the coast and rivers, you travel by boat, canoes or dinghies, stopping at remote villages, sleeping in basic guest houses. Don't forget mosquito repellent. And sometimes you just walk, trekking over mountains, through jungle, on historic trails like the Kokoda Trek. It's grueling, muddy, and unforgettable. Every journey is an adventure, every route a story. In PNG, getting there is half the experience, the other half surviving it and loving every minute. Food in PNG is farm to table. If the farm is the jungle and the table is a banana leaf, staples are starches, cow, yams, taro and sago, often cooked in a mumu, an earth oven lined with hot stones and banana leaves. The result, smoky, tender and shared by the whole community. For the adventurous, there's more grubs roasted over fire, insects, bats, even crocodile. It's all about using what's available. The flavors are simple, the experience unforgettable. If you're offered something unfamiliar, be brave, try it. It might be delicious, or just a great story. Either way, you'll remember it. In PNG, food is about survival, sharing, and surprise. Every meal is a new adventure. And sometimes, a test of courage. Bon appetit. Let's talk safety. PNG's cities, especially Port Moresby and Leh, have real crime problems. Rascals or gang members are a fact of urban life, driven by poverty and rapid change. As a tourist, be smart, don't flash valuables, listen to local advice and stay alert. But outside the cities, it's a different world. In villages, hospitality rules, locals are curious, welcoming and protective. The contrast is stark city danger, rural warmth. PNG isn't lawless, but it's complex. Don't judge the whole country by its toughest neighborhoods. Be informed, be prepared, and you'll find the real PNG in the smiles of villagers, not the headlines. The risks are real, but so is the reward. Adventure comes with challenges, and in PNG the welcome is worth it. So should you go? If you want infinity pools and room service, maybe not. But if you crave challenge, change, and stories you'll tell for life, PNG is calling. This is one of the last wild places. Cultures intact, biodiversity staggering. You'll meet people with worldviews unlike your own, and learn more about yourself than you expected. The memories, bumpy rides, earth oven feasts, sing songs, and moments of connection that transcend language. It's not easy, but it's unforgettable. PNG is beauty and risk, warmth and challenge, a land of contradictions. The world still has mystery and adventure, if you're willing to find it. Bring courage, humor, and good travel insurance. Book the ticket. You'll never be the same.